Coming up on Junkin, we finally made it to paradise.
It's the new 40 Flea Market in Valdese, North Carolina.
Welcome to Junkin. I'm Dave Bird.
And I'm Val Myers. We're at the new 40 Flea Market on Paradise Avenue in Valdese, North Carolina. And you guys might be wondering, how is it that we find these great yet obscure places week after week to go junkin'? Well, we owe a special thanks to you guys who tip us off through message boards and emails about your favorite flea markets.
That's right, and we really try to follow up on the comments you guys make on the message boards. Well, like this one from OD. He says, my favorite junkin' moment by far would be when Val acted out a childhood trauma with Barbie dolls. I would like to see more reenactments of both hosts' childhood traumas. Well, OD, I've taken the liberty of preparing a little vignette from my own days in junior high. Go ahead and roll it, Rod.
Hey, how you doing? I don't know you. Hey, you're pretty cute. Security, I'm getting out of here. Hey, come back.
Well, I guess even back in those days, I was pretty intimidating to the ladies.
Yeah, okay. Dave, Rod knew you in junior high school, and he said that that was not exactly an accurate depiction of how it went down.
Okay, play the one Rod directed.
Oh, hi, David. How are you? I saw you yesterday in study hall. I have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, now that's more like it. You know, honesty, Dave, that's what people want.
All
Don't
right.
be afraid of the truth.
Okay.
Okay, let's go shopping.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Check it out. This is really cool. Dave, do you like this?
I would put this in the category of, as long as it doesn't have to go in my home, I love it. I love it.
I know it looks light and delicate, but it's not.
Very
it's
heavy?
Heavy, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
All right.
For somebody else.
What'd you get?
I don't know. I found this, hole number 7. This is a female variety. You can tell by looking at the bottom of their feet.
Oh, really? You can?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. I just always saw, you know, my parents, when they were trying to see if the cat was a male or female, they'd pick it up and look at the bottom of its feet. And somehow they knew.
I think that's what cows would look like if we didn't have cars to paint.
Yeah.
Have you been to NASCAR?
Yeah, man, I love that 7 cow, man. That 7 cow burning up, man. They trade a little fur every now and then, man. That's just racing. That's racing. Yeah, NASCAR. NASCAR.
Where did you get this?
My son made it for me.
Your son made this?
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of love went into that. Is that true?
I don't know.
I think it probably did. He's your son. You ought to know. Well, I first saw old number 7 here, but then I saw old Bessie here, and I like her as well. What kind of deal can you make me if I got old number 7 and old Bessie here?
Oh, $5.
$5 for both of them? Okay.
Coming around the bend, Bessie with the bell. In the lead, number 7.
This one's an old one. I don't think she'll win.
We see vinegar and oil things all the time, but this has 4 separate compartments here. What is this?
It's actually a carafe for cognac and wines, but they do not make this style anymore. And as far as we can find, this is from maybe the 20s or 30s.
Wow, it's so neat. I mean,
it is hand blown.
How do people blow stuff with their hand? Obviously, it is worth $20, and our show's called Junkin. I'm sorry.
I'd go down to 15.
15? Dave, do you think?
Do it.
15?
Take it.
I guess somebody
Say
could.
yes.
Wow, that's really.
$15.
Are you okay?
Sorry, excuse me.
Wow, okay.
Do it now.
Yikes. Dave says yes. You know what I'm gonna do with this? I'm gonna put 4 different colors of Kool-Aid in there, and it'll be all trippy.
Now, we're in the age now where everything has to be electronic.
Right.
Everything has to be electronic, whether it's your ignition, you know, your watches. Nothing's mechanical anymore. Nothing has springs and gizmos and gears and winds up anymore. But I long for those days, those old mechanical days where things worked on just the principles of science and technology. And this is so great because every new day, all you do is flip this little guy over and you get the next number in line. I think that's fascinating.
It is. It's pretty cool.
How much were you asking for this?
I was asking 10.
I might want to buy a couple of things, so let's wait before we get right down to it. Let's just.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the movie Cool Hand Luke, which you may have seen. And according to that movie, there comes a time in a mother dog's life when she just don't recognize the pups no more. That's what's going on here.
I think they're following Mom.
Yeah, they're following her. She wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
This one's like, I want to suckle. And she's like, no way. And they're going to be out in the cold, cold world all on their own. And it's an ashtray, which makes perfect sense. But how much did you want for this?
I believe I had 8 on the bottom.
You did. What if we do this? The package deal.
Well, let's hear some negotiation.
How about 12?
How about 14?
Do it.
Check this out.
Ooh,
It's a hairdryer, but not just any hairdryer, Val. It's a GI hairdryer.
wow.
Not a civilian, not the civilian flavor. It's government issue.
Wow.
Or no, wait. Maybe it's a hairdryer for your GI. Lower GI.
That's too hot for Turner.
Cut that out.
GI dryer, a real American dryer. I've never seen a burlap sewn painting.
Yeah, it looks like it's a needlepoint, but it looks kind of like a Peter Max needlepoint, you know? If there's a guy with like bell-bottom pants walking in front of the house there, and
No.
he's just like, hey man, be cool. That's what he's like.
I like that it's a painting that you can touch. You
Yes.
can touch on it.
You can.
You can't do that with the Mona Lisa.
No. Little chicken. Little chicken ring holder.
Oh, why is it?
It's got some
Ugh,
stuff
someone
in there.
mistake it for
I think somebody used it for something not a ring holder. Used it for something else.
barbecue. Pork.
Yeah. Well, I like it because it tells you exactly what it is.
Yeah,
This is for rings, for nothing else.
and that assures that no one put barbecued pork ribs in there.
Right, and you wouldn't try to, buy this and use it for an ashtray
Exactly.
or a gum caddy or any of that nonsense. It's for rings and rings only, people.
Yeah, man. Rings, and it hangs on the wall, huh?
It does.
You think that the rings would be sort of a bedside thing?
Yeah.
I would think.
Well,
that.
there's usually a wall beside your bed, though, right?
That's true.
How much for this, sir? $1. It's a desktop weather indicator.
Wow.
Got your temperature right there, which is evidently wrong. I don't believe it's 85 degrees right now, do you?
No.
Maybe
It's
73.
probably 70. Yeah.
It also indicates that it's raining, which it is, of course, not. The barometer says 30 millibars. Feels more like 28 and a half to me. I don't know. We won't
Okay.
quibble over that.
So broken, and broken.
So yeah, it's pretty broken. I love it.
Oh, if you blow in there, does it change things?
I don't know.
Is that where the thing? Let's see. Oh, cool, Dave. You're humid. 61% and rising.
A little lightheaded. This is for inside, obviously,
Right.
because it's for like a desktop.
Yeah.
But how often does it rain in your home, really?
You know that other show on Turner South, Homemakers?
Right?
And you know how Janine and Kristen were saying it'd be really great if we were to shop for them. They wanted 60s pillows, and I think this is pretty great.
They wanted a Naugahyde pillow that had like some kind of latch hook top on it with
I
a
hope-
swirly spiral gyro. We need to get as close to them as possible because their show is successful. So I think we should try to like kiss up to them
Yeah.
as much as possible, get in good with them.
Yeah,
Because if they turn against us, we're history.
exactly. We're on the chopping block.
Hey Val, I found something perfect for the homemakers.
Oh, cool. Okay. They want like ashtrays and lamps and pillows.
Well, this could be an.
and stuff
lamp.
that's no. Sorry.
Okay, how about this?
Oh, okay, that's perfect. Remember, Dave and I don't get to keep all this cool stuff ourselves. That wouldn't be fair.
So everything we buy on Junkin ends up on our online auction for you, our loyal Junkin fans.
Just go to turnersouth.com, follow the links to the Junkin auction, and make a bid.
Great place here.
Thank you.
Very unique. You're the only guy in town with one of these. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Everything I do under the name of some old hippie.
Is this an original artwork by you?
This is original artwork by me. It's made out of skull play.
Now, would non-hippies enjoy this kind of thing as well?
A
Is this-
few of them.
So this is for hippies and non-hippies.
Yes.
Now, you obviously believe in found art,
Oh, yes.
because that's what you do is find art. Then you
Anything.
put it together and make it into some new art.
Yes.
It's cool. I'm gonna try to make some art out of this, I think.
Hey, make a perfect set of earrings.
Cool.
The casual observer would say that this is just a worthless piece of garbage.
Right.
And they would be correct. No, they would be almost correct because, as you mentioned, some guy out there somewhere in this big wide world of ours has a phone, an old antique telephone, and he has every bit of it except for this part right here.
Correct.
He's going to walk by here one day, probably in about 300-400 years.
Yep.
He's going to say, "Aha!" I, of course, have
Wow.
always collected framed artwork of unknown cowboys.
Who is that?
I don't know, but I like the fact that his gun is loaded. You know, a lot of these Hollywood pictures and whatnot, if you look carefully, you can tell that the revolver has no bullets in it.
Well, a lot of actors, you don't want to trust them with a gun.
Those may be blanks, but at least somebody cared enough, Val, to crank up the authenticity.
Yeah, and the danger
Yes.
times 10.
Do you know who this is?
I think it's Hopalong Cassidy.
Hopalong Cassidy. Do you know Hopalong Cassidy?
Not really.
For y'all
Hopalong?
time.
Yeah.
Anyone? Hopalong
Hop along?
Cassidy?
Nobody?
We don't know.
Anybody going once?
Well, how much did you want for this?
Oh, I was asking 15.
Whoa! For a guy that we don't even know who he is?
You make me an offer and we'll go from there.
I would
I
say
was thinking like 8.
8. Yeah.
Would
8?
you be willing to?
All right.
Ooh!
Now this right here, I don't know if you know this, sir, but we have quite a few prepubescent, adolescent, preteen, early childhood, adult boys. And I'm sure you put a candle in here or something, and it's like super creepy, it puts the shadows on the wall, all that.
It glows in the dark at night.
It glows in the dark, even better.
This is the teenage boy that it belonged to.
But you've outgrown it, right? I'm gonna get this and pass it on to a younger person, and the cycle is gonna continue.
Is this a relation?
No. It could be though.
Kind of
couldn't
looks like you, a little
Yeah.
bit. Little bit.
it? A little bit, yeah.
How much do you want for this painting?
$15.
Could I persuade you to go down to $11? Yeah.
Hey, where'd you get a unknown cowboy picture?
I'm so. Oh, I should give this. You know what, Dave? Here, you have it. I already talked him down to $11 for you. I was just getting it for you.
Down to 11? Is this truly an unknown cowboy?
As far as I know.
Because if you know who he is, I don't want it. Gotcha.
That's like what I look like without makeup on. There's a note in her hand.
Oh.
It says, "Dave's next." What does that mean?
It's not suitable for unsupervised children under 5. Now, supervised children 4.5 is fine.
Okay.
And unsupervised children 5.5 is okay too. But then you got that 4 3/4 to 5 1/4 in there where they can kind of be supervised,
Right.
semi-supervised, or just sort of watched over a little bit or checked in on occasionally.
What about 3 1-year-olds supervised?
I think that would add up, yeah.
You think
No,
so? No,
not
wait.
three
3
2-year-olds
unsupervised.
would be fine.
3 unsupervised 2-year-olds. That would add up to
Yes,
6.
absolutely. I think
okay.
that's fine.
All
Because
right.
they're kind of semi-supervising each other, as they will do.
This is a cup commemorating the great histories of Canada. And if you know anything about Canadian history, which no one does,
Yeah, right.
there's a reason. Very boring. Nothing happened in Canada. There was like some fur trappers.
Right.
And that's about it. But I love that it's commemorating Count Frontenac, whoever that is.
Sure. I too will commemorate him. To the count.
This is probably worth, what?
10, 11 cents.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Did you know Canadian history is very boring? Yeah, no one knows it, right? Yeah, boring. So how much do you want for this?
$1.
$1?
Yeah. So this is a lamp, right? I got this for $1. And it's an actual working lamp. You put your oil in there. Get the wick here. It goes down in there like that. That's your trim, Val. Your trim, your lamp trim.
Okay.
But this is the best is yet to come. I saved the best for last. The
I can't
globe
imagine.
is, you guessed it,
An owl?
an owl.
No way. I've
Not just-
never seen an owl.
Not
at a
just
flea market.
not just an owl, Val. A two-faced owl. It's an owl in the
Whoa.
front, it's an owl in the back.
Wow.
It's two things together. It's a double super lamp owl.
Wow, and a mustache owl,
A mustache
which you
owl.
don't see a lot. That's beautiful.
It's a buck right there.
That's amazing, and then it works. It's an owl,
$1.
and it has a mustache. Wow.
It's just fun to play with. You can trick people into putting their finger in there.
Biting it.
Just give them that. You got your functionality, I got mine.
Wait. I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
Yeah.
What is the Southern fascination with potties?
I don't know, but I'm pretty embarrassed about it. Especially potty figurines. And I don't
get it.
understand it, and I'm against it.
And why is this little boy wearing lipstick?
So Val, here's a magic can.
What?
Magic can.
Oh, magic can.
Let me show you what's magic about it.
Okay.
You're not gonna believe
All right,
this.
all right.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Magic.
Wait, let's see if it's really magical. Yay!
Goodbye, potty boy.
How much for the magic can?
$2.
Let me guess what you kept in here. Diapers.
Actually, it's not mine.
Soiled
It was my
diapers.
father-in-law, so really there's no telling.
Oh. Now there's a potty boy in there.
Whose is that and why?
That is my sister's, and I guess she got it when she was potty training her son.
Oh.
Is there anything here that's actually yours? Are you really gonna get pee-pee boy?
Yes.
All right.
Don't you want to get it?
I don't care if you get it. I just don't want to see it.
Why?
I want it put away somewhere. I don't want to look at it anymore.
Why, Dave? What's so weird about it?
Now this looks old, but it indeed is not. It's just fun to play with. You can trick people into putting their finger in there.
Biting it.
Just give them that. Or you can pretend to talk and say things. You can reenact moments from your childhood even. I'm gonna do the mouth movement and you're gonna do a reenactment from your childhood. Ready, go, 1, 2, 3.
No, please stop. My childhood, I had 2 older sisters.
Yeah, tell us more.
They were very abusive.
We just got $1 worth of fun out of that
Yeah.
just now. Now, these two items, I don't even know really what they are, but I'm pretty sure they go together.
No, they
I
don't.
think this is some sort of animal trap,
No, it's not.
and then this is for giving it that.
No.
Well, what is
For a
this?
shish kebab.
Oh, no kidding. How's it work?
There's a rod that goes through here and it goes into that machine she sold the other day.
Oh, but you could use it to trap small animals, could you not?
If you can figure out a way to...
Sir, I can figure out a way.
Oh.
Well, how much for this?
I have no idea. I didn't even know it was over there.
10 cents.
Done.
First of all, I found this this kit for injecting meat. So have you tried it?
I like my meat normal.
Now you know a lot about history, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, oh yeah, I do. Sure.
Do you remember which tribe this was?
I believe that's the Chickawa tribe, Belle.
Like, we are pretty much, our hands are tied here. We can't, there's nothing we can say.
I
And
know.
we're just gonna have to let the audience at home just imagine a few jokes that we would make.
Yes.
Can you explain this?
I have no idea.
Really?
No, I wasn't but a year born back then.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Why?
That's just the way they used to dress.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is.
Wow. That was the Wild West, huh? As we mentioned earlier, everything Dave and I purchase on Junkin is auctioned online to you, our loyal viewers.
Next, we'll show you where today's items ended up, but at any time you can bid on items for upcoming shows.
Just go to turnersouth.com, follow the links to the Junkin auction, and make a bid.
Welcome back to Junkin. Hey, next time you're studying for finals, but you're really just killing time on the internet, cruise on over to turnersouth.com and check out the Junkin message boards. It's pretty cool.
Now it's time to see the highlights from our online auction. Remember, at any time you can bid on items for upcoming shows. Just go to turnersouth.com and follow the links to the Junkin auction and then make a bid.
Val and I are not experts on what all this junk is worth.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. It's all up to you. Okay, now I paid $1 for this paisley pillow and we sent it to homemakers. Apparently, they didn't like it.
Why do you say that?
I called up Janine and she said that the pillow, they made fun of it.
They didn't use the pillow?
No, in fact, they threw it away, I think.
What a bunch of ingrates.
I know.
Something else, and I'm not bitter here, but they didn't even bother to pay us back. Are we ever going to see that dollar again? No. I'm not bitter though. They're great people. They're great people.
So I really don't know what possessed me to buy these two these two small shell schnauzers.
Schnauzers? I do. They were awesome.
For $1. Well, but anyway, I think it paid off because Julie H. of West Columbia, South Carolina, paid $4.25 for them.
And here's a little picture of them, a little shot of them.
Look at that. It's on top of her other weird items.
That's a super shot of those two shell schnauzers. Okay, well, here's a little item that lost a bit of money, and I got to lay the blame squarely on you for this one, Val, because you did, as you recall, buy the Canadian history glass.
Yes.
Count Frontenac or whatever. But, Val, we did kick this one out. You did. Kick this one out of the viewing area. It went to Chris T. of Tempe, Arizona for 1 penny.
I was a little worried about buying this cowboy painting. That was kind of expensive, actually, $10. So anyways, Carol K. of Hampton, Georgia, paid $32.
Okay, arguably, Val, the cowboy painting was the big winner because it went for $32, which is overall the biggest price. But this is also a big winner. We paid $3 for this cow-shaped creamer.
Woohoo!
And it went to Ernest W. of Savannah, Georgia for $29. I think we can pat ourselves on the back over that one, Val. Let's do that right now.
Good team, good team.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See, this thing, it looks like it's all rusty and gone, but I think with just a little
Dave,
bit...
look.
What is that?
Oh.